Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to SketchCraft Live. This is going to be fun. So what we are going to be doing here is coloring this background. I'm going to show you a technique that I've sort of been working out the last few days. This is colored with Copic marker, drawn with waterproof burnt sienna ink, colored with Copic marker and color pencil. And now I want to make the background painterly. I'm not going to use Copic markers for that. Instead, I'm going to use Distress ink, Tim Holtz Distress ink. These are these little Distress ink pads. I'm going to be using peel paint and shabby shutters. I have made my own blending tools here using some foam pads that I bought from the store, some Velcro, you can see here some Velcro, gluing them on, cutting out my own wood. These are foam pads, right? I'm going to show you what I can do here. So I'm going to go here, take a, now this is a non-stick mat here, so whatever I paint, it won't go off on my desk and stain stuff. So I'm going to start with shabby shutters. And I'm going to go ahead and start my camera. I'm just going to go here and start to dab with this. So using the foam pads, it's going to lightly blend the ink. I'm not going to go right over her, I'm going to get up close. Applying little pressure, a lot of pressure. Dabbing, little pressure, a lot of pressure. Dabbing. This can work your arm a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And this goes by pretty quickly. So I'm going to put that over here, and then I'm going to cap that and open up the peeled paint, which is a different colors, a darker green. Come over here and just, with my custom stampers here, dabbing and then blending outward. Dabbing down, blending out. Blending more upward as I run out of ink on the pad. It's okay if you get a little blotch here and there. The strokes look nice. And we'll come right along the edges, just the corners, and kind of fade them out. And if you want these corners any darker than this green, the peel paint, you can only add so much of this stuff before it just turns the color peel paint. It's not going to keep darkening it. So after it dries, you're going to need a darker color, something on a different value to get it darker than that, which can be a black or maybe a purple, probably more of a black, but if you want to go darker there. And this will not warp the paper. So as it dries out, I can press a little harder and get some nice blends here. So we can take a break there. Come back with the peeled paint. Do a little extra blending with that. Not bad, right? That took all of 10 minutes. Does work out your arm a little bit. So let me move the camera back. So let's let it dry for a second. And we can pop a little contrast down here. So I'm going to use a little chip sapphire here. It's chip sapphire. It's like a dark blue. And just very lightly around the corners. All right. Help add some contrast there. I'm going to go and just feather the edge because it looks cool. You know, when someone gets this, they go, "Oh my God!" Like, I know I just spent all con watching that happen. And every artist was like, "How are you doing that?" You know, "Show me now!" Like, it's amazing. And you're like, "Hey, why don't you help me out? Show me some cool shit." Like, I mean, whatever. What can you do? You know, you find new techniques. The best thing you can do is share them with people because people are going to figure it out. People are pretty smart, you know? So I'd rather come out there and be like, look, here's some cool ways to do some stuff, you know? If you got the cash, if you don't have the cash, save up. If you don't like doing it, there's other ways. Maybe you use the blenders and you like using watercolor, you know? Maybe you don't like using the blenders at all, but it gives you an idea to do something else. I don't believe in hoarding information. Like, you know, artists when they go, "Oh, these are my secrets. These are my techniques." Man, magicians can't hide shit. Why are artists gonna be able to, you know? Alright. I'm waiting on my second case to arrive so I can pack up I have 16 times 2, 32 of these little pads. So, alright, so, right there. Voila. Easy background. Um, Join me in about several more minutes, and then I'm going to go over and actually do color pencil and white highlights and wrap this sucker up. Be back in a bit. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will answer everything. We're going to be doing a lot of these over the next few days. But this is going to be specifically for using Distress ink to make a background. So there you go. Peace.